In this video, I'm going to give you a quick look at my Dreambox assembly and before and after. So here is my craft room before the Dreambox. I had a large bookcase with lots of vinyl on it. I had several cluttered areas, and I had a craft storage cart as well as several other large drawered craft storage carts, which were great, but they were often very messy and cluttered. So let's take a look at the assembly process. It takes about 6 to 8 hours from start to finish, and you're gonna need somebody to help you with this, maybe a fur baby. I used my husband, of course, and he was very helpful in assembling this process. About 6 to 8 hours on average, could take a little bit more depending on your speed. We worked over 2 days to get this built together. I think the instructions were really good. Crate Room did a great job with the instructions. I didn't find it difficult or overly difficult for us to put this together. Of course, having someone on hand is necessary. At this point here, when my Dreambox is fully assembled in its kind of shell, it's now time to add like shelves and containers and things to customize the configuration of my Dreambox, which is what I'm working on here. This is kind of what I've got so far with some of the shelving that I decided to put in, and still kind of playing around with what I want to do there. So there are a lot of shelves and totes to add to your Dreambox. Once you get that shell done, you're going to want to take some time to just play around with it and decide what's going to work best for you, because there's lots of different configurations. So this part takes a little bit of time, and you'll just slide those rails into those notches into your Dreambox and then adjust the shelves and the totes where you would like. Okay guys, so at this point, assembly is done. It took us 2 days to assemble the Dreambox. We didn't work all day on it. We did it over the weekend, and we got little ones, so we had to break it up over a period of time. But great props to Crate Room. I think they did a really great job of labeling everything, so it was not hard to put together at all. My husband definitely helped me. You definitely want to have someone else on hand to help you, because you'll need an extra pair of hands. Other than that, I think the assembly went very smoothly. So at this point, I've added in a lot of my shelving and my totes. These plastic containers are called totes. And what I love about Dreambox so far is how you can configure this for your specific storage needs. We're all unique crafters, so some of us have very different types of craft stashes, and we need to be able to customize what that storage is going to look like. So some of us might want to use more of these plastic totes, where some of us might want to do more with shelves, or we might want to be able to combine them in a different sort of pattern within our Dreambox for maximum efficiency. So I really love how Dreambox makes it so easy to rearrange these shelves whenever you need them to, or these containers. And there's just these rails here that go on the inside, and they pop in and out very easily. And then you slide either the container, or is that on the wrong rail? Slide it either on the container or the shelf on it. And there's lots of different pegs on the inside, so you can adjust the height very easily for your particular needs. So at this point, I'm going to be creating some tote covers for the front of these. Lots of Dreambox crafters have created tote covers before. I'm going to create some as well. I'm going to provide my own template for it if you're interested in having these tote covers. I'm also going to be creating some labels for the front, so that I don't have to open the container all the time to know what's inside of it, and I can find what I need faster. So I'm going to be providing those as well. In my full review and blog post, it's going to go with this Dreambox assembly, setup, and review. Alright, so I'm going to start loading this up and putting my tote liners on here, and let's see how well this works, because I have a feeling this is going to be able to hold more than I'm actually anticipating, and I'm really excited to see how that's going to turn out. I started with the storage beneath the table there, so you want to fold the table up and lock it into place, and then I put the larger items down there that I don't access very frequently, and adjusted my shelves down there for my needs. So I really like that area for more like deep storage type needs and larger items. I went to work on filling up all of my larger totes. They were great for rolls of vinyl and infusible ink and all of those items. So I had 3 large drawer storage units, 21 plastic bins. I emptied out a 6-drawer dresser, a bookcase, a craft cart, and 19 random containers and cluttered areas. And all of that equals 1 Dreambox worth of storage. So it holds a lot. I was really impressed. I honestly wasn't sure if it was going to hold everything I wanted to, but it did, and I still had 4 drawers left over to add more things to as I need to. So I was very happy with the amount of storage and all of the supplies I could fit into one Dreambox. It will take time for you to figure out what works for your storage needs. So just know going into it, you're probably going to reconfigure the shelves and everything a couple of times. This was my 3rd configuration before I was happy with how I wanted my things set up. So just know that's going to take a little time, but in the end, it's going to be worth it. I also am covering the front of all of my totes with some tote liners, and I'm going to have these templates available for you below. I also have a bunch of labels that I'm going to be giving you. I was originally going to add labels to all of the front of these, and at this time I've decided to wait on that because I'm still kind of adjusting to my Dreambox, and I want to make sure that things are kind of in their permanent home before I start doing labels, even though I could change the labels out. So I'm sticking with just the tote covers right now, but labels and tote covers are available below for you if you would like them. So here's a final look at what we have after my Dreambox was organized, and I was happy with the result. I really do love a Dreambox. I would recommend it, but I have a full review, pros, cons, and everything you need to know about purchasing a Dreambox in another video, which is linked below for you. So make sure you take a look at the more in-depth review and information that I'm providing linked below in this video description. I'll see you there.